This week on the Road with Mickey, the ABCs of Disney, things we like at Disney that start with the letter T.
We're on the road with Mickey, we're gonna have some fun. Regardless of the rain or sun, our trip has just begun. So buckle up, let's go, we're about to start the show. And maybe if you like us, you'll see where else we'll go.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike, and she's Sophie,
And she's Brenda.
Hi, everyone.
and he's Grogu. He's like, oh my gosh, thank you, Lord, that we are back to being normal.
Yes.
Agreed.
And we are on the road with Mickey. This is episode 236 for September 9th, 2024. And our feature topic this week is the ABCs of Disney. We're back. And this week we are looking at things we like at Disney that start with the letter T as in Thomas. Thomas the Tank Engine is not Disney.
That's
No.
true.
But anyway, we'll get into some really good stuff. So be putting on your thinking caps. What things do you like that start with the letter T? Let us know in the comments. But first, we've got some cheddar from the big cheese. And Sophie, it's your turn to start us off, girly.
All right. Well, the villain hype is still going strong because coming to Hollywood studios in the summer of 2025, an all-new villains show featuring such villains as Cruella de Vil, Captain Hook, and Maleficent, among many, many others. It will be replacing the Lightning McQueen Racing Academy. So if you want to see that one last time, check it out before it closes on October 7th this year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm glad we saw it. It was a nice
Yeah.
little kitty thing, but we saw
Yeah,
it.
it was
I think we saw
cute.
it once, and then I think we saw it with Steph and the girls once. And it was cute. So
Yeah.
but I think this will be fun. And I think what I read is there's going to be like dozens of villains portrayed in this show. So
Nice.
I
so
have some hopes for the ones that I wish to see.
yeah. Well, the 2024 Christmas season is arriving at Disneyland Resort beginning November 15th, and it will be continuing through January 6th, 2025. And there will be a lot of holiday fun to be had. So let us know if you're going to be there during that time and tell us what it was like. We'd love to hear some feedback on that.
We're gonna be
Yeah.
there.
Well,
We're going
no,
to be
this
at
is
Walt Disney World.
Disneyland.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about Disney World.
So
Mm-mm.
much fun. Well,
We're
on
gonna be at
Disney.
Disney World.
Yes, we
Yes.
are.
On Disney Cruise Line news, bookings for the Disney Destiny will begin on September 12th. The maiden voyage will be out of Port Everglades on November 20th, 2025 for a 4-night cruise. After the maiden voyage, the inaugural season will be 4 and 5-night cruises to the Bahamas and Western Caribbean. Every cruise will feature a stop at either Castaway Key or Lookout Key, and some will have both. Lastly, don't forget about Cask and Cannon, the new pub inspired by Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ooh,
Arr!
Arr.
I am excited.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
that'll be neat.
It'll be
And
fun.
just remember, we have our ways to connect with us. We got our Facebook group, we got our Facebook page, our YouTube channel. That if you're watching us on YouTube, you already know about our YouTube channel, and our Instagram, On the Road with Mickey on Instagram, and our email address, info@ontheroadwithmickey.com. Now we have 3 listener feedback for Disney recipes last week. So who's starting us off? Brenda, you start us off.
Awesome. Well, our friend Courtney offered up this delicacy, cheeseburger spring rolls. It's a favorite in our house. Those are so good.
I've never had them.
They're
I
good.
I think I've had them at one point, but they have mustard in them, I believe, and so they weren't my favorite.
And pickles, and that's why I've never had them. But you know what?
I
I'll
think they're
try it.
yummy.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying it again, but I'm glad that someone else likes them. And you know what? Maybe, maybe now that we know there's a recipe out there, it might be in our book, maybe we can make them to our liking and leave
I
out the
think it
mustard and
is
the
in our
pickles.
Exactly.
exactly, and I think it is in our book.
Yay. That's a great choice, Courtney. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about looking that up myself.
Well, Sophie, you're next.
All right. Well, Aunt Sheila said, excuse me, Gaston's Tavern cinnamon rolls.
Mm,
And she added a tip for us. She said, I finally figured it out. Making it with cake flour makes them so light and fluffy. I'm guessing
oh,
that the recipe originally called for all-purpose flour, but cake flour seems like a better choice.
Yeah.
nice. Thank you, Sheila.
Yeah. Thank you, Sheila. I love the Gaston. Oh my gosh, those are so good.
So good.
They are really good.
Well, friend of the show, Cindy, added her favorites. She loved the chicken and waffles from the Honey Bistro during the Flower and Garden Festival, and she loved the red wine braised beef short rib from Pastoral Palette. That's in the Festival of the Arts. She
Ooh.
said that beef is probably the best savory dish I've ever had at a festival. I'm like,
Nice.
wow.
Mm.
And I haven't had either of those.
I
So
think I was going to try the chicken and waffles the last time I was at the Food and Wine, but I think I saw
Flower
somewhere
and
that,
Garden.
oh, right, sorry. Point
But
is,
maybe they had it at the food one too. Yeah.
I think I remember that the chicken and waffles at either festival has like a spicy, syrupy sauce that goes with it, and I think that's why I decided that maybe it wasn't my thing.
Oh, got it. And sorry, I'll try not to step all over your comments, Sophie.
No, no. No, it was good for you to correct me.
But anyway,
Chicken and
but
waffles
that
sounds
is
good
our
right
list.
now.
I've had chicken and waffles before.
I've had
It's
chicken and
okay.
waffles. They are great.
It's okay. It's not my jam, but you know, we each have our own favorites, don't we?
We do. I love chicken and waffles. Chicken and
Yeah.
waffles is like the perfect Southern comfort food. The only thing I can think of that is more Southern than chicken and waffles would be shrimp and grits or
That's
biscuits and
true.
gravy,
Shrimp
even.
and oh, I love biscuits and gravy.
Or bread pudding,
Oh
as
my
far as I'm
gosh.
concerned, because why not?
Bread pudding is
Why not?
universal, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, that is some great listener feedback. Thank you, everyone that contributed. And now it is time to talk about our feature topic, the ABCs of Disney, things we like at Disney that start with the letter T, as in Sophie's first.
That doesn't start with the letter T.
No, it doesn't. But,
Well,
I'm segueing here. So there you go.
yeah, you're right. Well, I think there
There's
is
a bad
one
one.
rule that we have to put in place here.
What's the rule?
The rule is that if something starts with the word the
Girl, you
instead
read my
of
mind.
something else, it does not count.
That's right.
It has
Oh,
to
okay.
start with a word other than the, because the starts with T, and if you did
A
all
lot
of
of
the things
stuff.
at Disney that started with that word, then you
The
could be,
Haunted Mansion, as an
yeah,
example.
the Haunted Mansion, the Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, it would be everything, almost.
Okay.
Almost
Yep,
That
she
is
read
a
my
everything.
mind.
That's
that is
the
a good
only
rule.
rule.
That's a good rule.
But
That
in
is a
that
good rule.
case, I'm going to say Tiana. I
Tiana.
love Princess Tiana. I love Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but more than anything, I love Tiana's movie, which does start with V, but which is why we're mentioning Tiana and not the Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
But
Whoops. Did we just mention the Princess and the Frog?
no,
Well, you
no, we
can't
didn't.
mention Tiana without it.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
Oh, T. Teasing starts with T. That's not my
What?
choice.
I have no idea what he was talking about, but point is, I love Tiana. Anyone who knows me would understand why. Tiana's a hardworking girl like me. She works in the food industry like me. She makes amazing sweets like me.
Hmm.
And she's saving up money for a dream that she has like
Like
me.
you.
And she's beautiful, like you.
Like you.
That one's debatable, but we'll see.
Not debatable at all.
No debate.
No debate. Well, it's funny because when we were advertising last week, things that start with the letter T, Sophie said, I said like Tinkerbell. And Sophie said like Tiana. And so since she gave the hint from last week, I'm going to give the hint from last week, which is Tinkerbell.
Yay!
An
I love
excellent
Tinkerbell.
choice.
Yes.
I have a picture of Mommy and I with Tinkerbell that was taken back by the International Gateway at Epcot, and it was such a great picture.
Nice.
I don't have
Can
it
you
pulled
share
up,
it?
so I'm not
Choice.
sharing it right
Oh,
now. If you
okay.
want me to look for it, I will.
Look for it in the background while we're all talking about our things. What's something you
Okay.
like about Tinkerbell?
Well, Peter Pan
Yeah.
and that whole thing, and she flies, and she's cute,
Yeah.
and um, and she's just awesome. How can you not like her? So,
That's true.
but I will look for that picture and share it in just a moment after. Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right. Take your time. And Brenda?
Well, I made a list of things I like that start with the letter T, but ultimately I had to honor my bestie, Susan.
Oh, I
So
know
I
which one she's
had,
talking about.
that's
I do
right.
too.
I had to say Tigger.
Tigger.
That's for you, Susie Q. You and your Tigger room. We
One
love
of
Tigger.
my One of my coworkers at work, she and I are always admiring each other's Loungefly purses because it's an entire culture.
Yeah.
And the Loungefly that she carries around most of the time is a Tigger one. And it literally looks like Tigger. He's hanging upside down. His feet are sticking out and his hands and his
Oh,
tail. And it is so cute.
so cute. Oh my gosh. I wonder if you can still buy that. That sounds like a great Christmas gift.
Ask her
I'm
if you
sure I
could
could
take a
find
picture
it.
of it and send it to Brenda.
Yeah.
Of
That's
course.
awesome. Thank you.
Not a problem. All right, so it's my turn again.
It's your
Yeah.
turn again.
All right, well, I am going to say Tron.
Tron. Good one.
Yes,
Good
we were
one.
talking a few weeks ago about what is a ride that you would go on for 24 hours straight in order to win $1 million or something like that. And I decided that I wasn't going to choose an easy one. I was going to choose Tron because I'm always talking about, hey, I want this ride to be longer. Why can't we make it longer?
That would
So
be
my
long.
thought process is if I went and rode it for 24 hours, the rule is that we get 5-minute bathroom breaks and water breaks
Oh, that's a
every
good thing.
hour or so.
Yeah.
Well, Tron has a water fountain and a bathroom right near its line queue. In fact, it's in the line queue almost. So I could just run there, run back, and then keep riding.
That's good.
And then hopefully I will get my quota for life after that point.
I'd like to win $1 million for riding something for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do it.
And I would do it in the bike seat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go with the
Oh.
bench in the back. I would do it in the bike, the one in the
Yeah.
front.
I would do it in the bench in the back. Because that way I could kind of curl up, maybe take a nap halfway through the 24 hours, you know.
Okay. He's napping on
That
Sean.
I bet it counts. It would count towards my meal. It
It
doesn't say you
would.
have to stay awake for 24 hours.
That's right.
That's true.
You're strapped in. Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Well, Tron is a great one. And as for me, my 24 hours for $1,000,000 has got to be the TTA.
Yes, mine
Talk
too.
about
Sure.
the easiest meal you could ever make.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll take the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover all day,
Yeah.
every day for that 24 hours.
I
Yeah, that's a great
understand.
tea too.
That's a great tea. I hope I'm not taking all of yours, Brenda.
Oh no, I got plenty.
Okay.
I'm actually thinking of something I would not ride straight for 24 hours, but something I have thoroughly enjoyed for so many years. Sophie can say it with me. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
An excellent choice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We
Amazing
love
ride.
that ride. We both love that ride.
Yeah.
I
It was on
remember
my
my
list, even though it's not one of my favorites. I had it on my list.
Aw,
I'm
probably in solidarity for me,
I'm
but
crossing them off. I just wanted to make sure I had plenty because sometimes in this game I end up forgetting some and
I
I'm
see.
like, what did I have? And Brenda's like, Swiss Family Robinson. And I'm like, oh yeah.
I'm throwing you the hints over there. Thank God for
so
text.
so I had to make sure I'm like, I'm gonna have a list and make sure I got all of them. And even if some of them get crossed off, that's okay.
All
I
right.
remember my first time riding Tower of Terror. I was so scared up until the first point, but not that scared. I liked that ride so much, I went on to ride it 2 more times in a row before Mommy made me stop.
But you know
Yeah,
what
it's
was really cool
awesome.
about that, Brenda?
What?
And I'm sure everyone has heard it before, but that was when we met Tyler and Brianna from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. They were there in line right in front of us, and they had just gotten married. They were there on their honeymoon, and they had on the groom's ears and the bride's ears.
Sweet.
And Sophie was like, congratulations on your marriage. And we just started talking, and
Oh,
we became friends to the point that Brianna and Sophie would write each other pen pal letters.
nice.
Yeah,
It was so sweet.
we haven't
And
done that in many years, though.
Yay.
oh, but
That is
I'm still
sweet.
friends with Brianna on Facebook, and I send you her picture, or
Yay.
I send her your picture every now and again. But
So you
what was
rode,
really
Mike?
funny, I rode the first time, and I said never
Wow.
again, and I
Never
did ride it
again.
the second time the next year, but haven't since. And what was funny was Brianna didn't like it either.
Oh,
Tyler
Oh,
liked it. Sophie liked it. Mommy liked it. Did not like it, and Brianna did not like it either. If
I
I
that's the
think
remember
only
correctly.
ride at Walt Disney World my husband has never been on, and he will never ride it.
Yeah, I
The
rode it
only one.
admittedly,
twice.
I think the reason you didn't like it was because you had your camera on the lanyard around your neck, and there was a point in the ride where your camera was above your head.
Yeah, yeah, but it was the fact that it was going up and down, and I didn't like that part. The second time I rode it, I had my camera to my eye, and it was a digital camera, and I just held my finger down on the shutter to take pictures the whole time the ride was going, and just kept it going. And I was looking through the viewfinder, and it wasn't as bad because of that.
Yeah, you
But
had your focus elsewhere.
but as for me, I was like, you know what? I don't need to do this again.
But we do.
You guys can do it all day long, twice a day, every day. So, but that
All
was
right.
fun. That was fun
Yeah.
to meet them, and
It
it
was.
just shows the incredible nature of making Disney friends anywhere and everywhere,
Yeah,
you know?
that's right.
So,
Yeah.
well, that was a good one, Brenda. Sophie,
Yay.
what's next on your list?
Oh, because you're taking that for your turn as well?
No, no, no. It's
No,
your
you're
turn.
next.
Your third.
Yeah, but
Who's
I
first?
thought you were going to talk about something other than Twilight Zone Tower Terror.
Well, no, it's Sophie, Mike, Brenda. Brenda just said Twilight Zone Tower Terror. So now we're back up to you.
Oh, I don't know why I thought Brenda was going after me. I don't. Okay. Well, I guess it is my turn. I need to remember because you caught me off guard.
That's why I wrote mine down.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you said Tiana.
Thunder Mountain. I'm counting that one. I
Okay.
know there's a big in front of it, but thunder is the key word in that ride title. So it counts.
What about mountain? I thought mountain was the key word.
No, it's thunder.
Okay.
It's thunder because the trains on the track are so loud that it sounds like thunder.
Well, that's true. That's a good point. All right. Well, Big Thunder Mountain then.
Yeah, I love Big Thunder Mountain. We were watching a show. What was it called again? Behind the Scenes?
Behind the Attractions
Got it. And one of the more
on
recent
Disney
episodes was
Plus.
about Big Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, we're catching up, so it probably wasn't a recent one, but it was neat, and it was neat to see how it came about and how it was created. And last week, the history was September 2nd is when it opened at Disneyland.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
remember
right.
that was my history.
Yeah.
That's
Sophie
right.
forgets because it wasn't her history, it was my history.
I forget even if it was my history, Daddy. I don't remember week to week.
But anyway, that's a good one, Sophie. I'll
Yeah.
give you credit for that. Um,
Thank you.
I'm going to give us everyone's absolute favorite attraction, and that would be the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Oh yeah, it smells so good. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean it's just those wafting scent of like rose petals that wind through as you're waiting in line. Yeah, or we'll say tulips because it's tea. Yeah, yeah, it's just
Controversial opinion.
you like the smell of.
Yeah.
Well,
Of course.
Tomorrowland.
Of course, I'm the girl that likes the smell of gasoline and the post office and recycling bins. I like a lot of peculiar smells.
I like the library smell. Love the library. That's a
So
good one though.
yeah.
Tomorrowland Speedway. There you go.
Yeah.
So much fun. And it's so
Well,
Lots of
quiet. It's a
fun.
quiet ride.
yeah, yeah, real quiet. All right, Brenda, what's
Well,
next?
I have one that's not so quiet, but it's super, super fun, and that's Toy Story Midway Mania.
There you go.
It's so much fun playing those games, spinning around, trying to beat your opponent, which I never do because I suck at those kind of games, but it's so much fun. I'll play every time.
I'm
The
horrible
girls
at
love
it
to ride
too
with me.
because they beat you, right?
Oh, yeah.
I just like it because it's fun.
I do too. But my arms get so tired because I'm just like, oh my gosh,
And
trying to get,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm not going to, well, I am saying it, but I'm not going to admit it in person. It is a little bit frustrating when I come in last.
Oh, I don't
I'm
mind at
sorry,
all. I don't
honey.
care.
Yeah.
It doesn't even register on my care scale. I'm just happy to have fun.
Well, yeah, but like It feels like I'm always coming in last on that ride, and I'm always playing against Daddy or Jagan or Aunt Sheila.
Your time's coming.
Well, next time you ride it, you play against mommy because mommy's not that good there.
I feel like even Mommy beats me at that.
It's okay, honey.
But it's
It's all
fun.
about fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sophie, what's next on your list?
Next on my list is 3 specific caballeros.
Oh, the Three Caballeros.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I adore that movie. Um, I remember when I first watched that movie, I actually had a huge crush on the big red turkey in the middle of the 3 of them, which is conveniently being obscured by Daddy's head. There he is. There's the most handsome bird of them all. His name
Is
is
that
Panchito.
that's Panchito? Okay, I couldn't remember if it was
Yes.
Jose or Panchito.
Jose is the Brazilian macaw that's green, and Donald, of course, everyone knows Donald, but Panchito is the turkey from Mexico. And
Is
he
he actually a
has,
turkey?
yeah, he's either a turkey or a rooster.
Okay.
Actually, he might be a rooster.
Okay.
But the point is that he's from Mexico, and he has a beautiful singing voice. A really, really
Yes.
beautiful singing voice.
Like someone else I know.
Can't imagine who you're talking about.
Can't imagine.
Nope. Have no idea. Who are you pointing to, Daddy? Grogu?
Sophie.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
That one's a great one. The Three Caballeros.
That is a good one. It's not on my list, so I didn't have to cross it off.
Yay!
Three Caballeros, the Three Caballeros.
One would think it would be on your list since it's in your background.
I know. I didn't even think about putting it on my list. To be honest, I didn't even think about it. I picked the image.
That's funny.
I'm like, that's a cool looking image. That's gonna be on my. And then I didn't even think about writing it down. Ever.
That's hilarious.
So is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn apparently.
Okay. Well, I am going to say one of the ones that's going away.
Uh-oh. I know what it is.
Tom Sawyer Island.
Bob Goff's Happy Place, Sam, at Disneyland. Wow. Yep.
But
All those memories.
I'm hopeful that when we're at the Magic Kingdom for the Christmas party, before the party starts, I'm hopeful that maybe we'll be able to get over there and have one last walk through and say goodbye
Yeah.
properly.
Yeah.
And take a snack. We always
Yeah.
take a snack over there.
Hmm.
Like popcorn
And Diet Coke.
and maybe a Diet Coke. Although I've been drinking a lot more water with my nice non-tea Mickey cup.
Very good. I may take a cupcake over there. You know, why not? Cupcakes
Why
go with
not?
everything.
Yes.
I'll see what I want to bring.
Yeah. You never
Maybe a
know. You can bring
Cheshire
whatever you
cat
want.
tail
Ooh, God, those are good.
Hmm.
or a funnel cake.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound like a good idea.
Or you know what really would go well there? You bring the funnel cake, you bring the cupcake, I'll bring the jumbo turkey leg. That
There you
seems
go.
like a perfect food for a Tom Sawyer Island, doesn't it?
Yes, it does actually.
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely does. All
Jumbo
right.
turkey leg. Hey, could that count? Turkey
Yeah,
Turkey
leg.
leg. Turkey leg.
I'm writing it on my
Yeah.
list.
All
that
right.
is a good idea.
Well, while you're
But-
updating your list, I'm going to skip to my next one.
You go for it.
Mhm.
This one is a restaurant there, and it has a new chef. So I have not eaten there since the new chef came on board, but I've heard it's good. And that is Tony's Town Square.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yep.
I don't think I realized that they got a new chef.
I
Yes,
did.
they did.
I had forgotten that though.
Yeah.
But that's a great one. And we ate there with the new chef. and I thought it was good.
Good.
I mean it was good. I didn't
Good
I
Italian
didn't
food.
yeah.
Got good
So
dessert.
yeah.
Poison for the dessert.
So
Oh
so
gosh.
Yeah.
yeah, good one. I thought you were going to say a different restaurant
Yeah.
that's on
Mm.
my list,
Oh,
but
good. Well, we'll get there.
you want me to say it, or do you want me to leave it for you?
Oh
Say
no, I want
it.
you to wait for till
No,
Sophie
I
does her
mean,
turn.
do you want me to not say it off my list? Is what
Oh
I'm.
no, you can say it. Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
say it.
Yes.
Well, Sophie, what's next on your list?
What's next on my list is actually something that I didn't think about until I realized there are a bunch of animals that start with the letter T, and all of them are included on the Tree of Life at Animal Kingdom.
Yes.
The
Tree
Tree
of
of Life.
Life.
Great
So
one.
beautiful.
Yeah, we
Especially
needed
during the
something.
holidays and they light it up.
Yeah, we needed something from Animal Kingdom. We'd been talking about Magic Kingdom and a little bit of Hollywood Studios, and I was like, we need something from the other parks. What is something
Yeah.
that starts with T?
Well,
That's
And
a
Tree of
great one.
Life's
And
a
it
great
was not on
choice.
my list.
yeah, I love the Tree of Life. And I especially remember when I was little and I was looking for something to do at Animal Kingdom, and my mom was like, "Hey, Sophie, try to find me an elephant or something." And I was like, "We're not in Africa, Mommy. There are no elephants around." And she's like, "No, there is one. I see
I,
it right up there."
I
And
spy with
then
my little eye, right?
That's
and
right.
then lo and behold, I it took me like an hour or something to find it, what she
Oh
was talking
wow.
about, and then there it was. And I'm like, how many animals are on that thing? And she's like, I don't know. Try and count them. Well, that kept me
She
pretty
kept you
occupied.
busy. Yeah.
She
Yes,
did.
Daddy?
Because I have the number. Do you know the number?
No, tell me the number.
325.
What?
Crazy.
That's how many are carved on the Tree of Life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of animals.
I had absolutely no idea.
So you'd
Awesome.
still be counting.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think we ever would have found them all.
Nope. I think maybe I estimated that there was like 100 or something on there, but not 325.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, since we're at Animal Kingdom, I'm going to use one that is one of Brenda's favorites. So, sorry,
Mm.
Brenda, but I'm talking about Tusker House Restaurant.
Oh yeah, that's definitely my favorite character meal.
Oh.
She goes there, she gets the late breakfast,
Yep.
and she eats breakfast, sees the characters, waits till they switch out lunch, has lunch too, and
Absolutely.
sees the characters again. And they're like, "Girl, do you live here?" And she's like, "Yes, I do.
Yes,
Right
I
now, I
do.
do."
That's right. And I have that great juice that I love. So
Oh,
So,
good.
wow.
since we're at
That
Animal
is
Kingdom,
just
that's why I went with it.
definitely a favorite.
That is a
Definitely.
very good choice.
Yeah. And you know what? We've never eaten there, have we, Sophie?
No,
We have
no,
eaten
we
we ate
haven't.
because it used to be the reservation restaurant was Restaurantsaurus
Yeah, and
and
that was for
for
dinner
Tusker
only, I
House.
think.
And now they had breakfast and all that, but and we ate there once. And then they moved the characters over to Tusker House and made
Mm.
Restaurantsaurus a quick service. And we've never eaten over that way.
I
But
love it.
Steph and Shane's brother Kyle ate there on the trip when Steph and Shane got engaged, and they enjoyed it. And I think they might have eaten there also with their girlies too. Um,
They
so
should, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. But anyway,
Yay.
so there you go. But
Yay.
Tusker House.
Well, next on my list is a ride that keeps being changed over and over and over and over again, and that's Test Track.
Oh, I didn't think of test track. It
And
wasn't
I
it's
on
didn't
my
again
list.
either.
being changed.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Well,
But it's
it
fun.
needed a little bit of an update.
That's a fun ride. I like it.
It is.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what they do with it when it opens again.
Mm-hmm.
And in the construction, because it's closed right now.
Yeah.
And I just read in the construction update that the canopy, I guess where the outside part
Yeah.
of the track was, has all been removed now.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
So they're certainly making progress. It'll be really interesting to see what it becomes.
Maybe if it becomes entirely indoor now, then we don't have to worry about it closing down
Oh
when it
my gosh.
rains.
Oh my
That would
gosh.
be
We can only
awesome.
hope.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's
Like at the
like,
very least,
golly, if
just
you
put a glass dome over the outside track because it rains so often
I
there. And
know.
when it rains so much as a drizzle, then the ride closes, and everyone who's standing in that 3-hour line gets really upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you get a
Oh,
sunny day at Epcot, you need to go test track before it rains, that's for sure.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
But it's
Well,
fun.
that's a great one, Brenda.
Thank you.
All right, Sophie. What you got?
I am going back to Magic Kingdom because there's just so much there. And I am going with the Tiki Room,
Tiki tiki
Oh,
tiki tiki
Tiki
tiki.
Room.
the Enchanted Tiki Room. Tiki is the key word there.
Yes. Good one, because I didn't think of that one.
Yeah,
I
I love
have, let's see
I
here.
love so many
One,
things.
2, 3, 4. Four left
4
on
more?
my list. That's what I
Okay,
have on my list.
that's a decent amount.
Yeah. So, but Tiki Room is a great one. And I didn't think of it probably because I think of it as the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Yeah,
But
me too.
Yeah.
I'm counting it. You know what? It's Disney. There are no wrong answers at Disney
Unless
Yeah.
it
unless you
starts with
say
the.
Mickey Mouse or something. That wouldn't work for this episode.
Nope.
But anyway, um my turn. Next
Yeah.
one on my list. Well, I am going to say Turtle Talk with Crush.
Fun.
Good answer.
Fun one.
I haven't been on Turtle Talk in a long time.
It's a show, but yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Point is, I haven't seen it in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good one. Dude.
Yeah.
I thought of I thought of one for Brenda. But I know Brenda doesn't need help. She's probably got 16 more on her list.
No, not 16. I do have more on my list though.
All right.
My next one is Tiffin's. Tiffin's is
Oh,
another
That.
great restaurant at Animal Kingdom Park.
yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
We've never eaten there and I didn't think of it. Yeah.
It's
no.
good. I've gone there to sit outside there on the patio area, which they probably don't call it that. It's like a deck, and had just drinks with my family so we could have a rest time. But it was really enjoyable. It was a lot of fun. Good memories.
Yeah.
A lot of people love the food at Tiffin's, for sure.
Hmm.
2 table service credits, I think.
It is 2-table service. It's a
Yeah.
signature restaurant.
Yeah,
I
so
So
see.
I think that's why we never eaten there.
I think it has quite a following. I agree. That's probably why we haven't eaten there too, because we're usually, we have our favorites we stick to every time, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, that's mine.
All right. Well,
Back to
Sophie.
Sophie.
Well, you know what? All this talk about food has got me a little bit thirsty, which is weird because
Which is
it's
tea. There you go. Thirsty.
yeah, yeah. I specifically remember the brand of tea that they sell at the parks, and that's Twinings tea.
Oh, look at you
That's
pulling that out.
right.
Way to
Yeah,
go, girl.
it's very silly because I like my tea hot. And if anyone knows anything about Disney World, it's usually hot there. So I never get tea when I'm in the parks, though that might change come this December when I'm there because hopefully it will be cold enough for that. I like tea, and in fact, I'm thinking I'm going to go make myself some once we get done here.
Speaking of drinks,
Ooh.
Oh,
you remember our friend Ira David Wood?
I do.
He posted, and I'll share this with you, Brenda, if you wish. He posted a Christmas Eve creamy crock pot hot chocolate recipe.
Ooh, yeah. Share it with me.
Ooh.
And I was like, when Sophie said tea and Christmas, I started thinking of the hot chocolate that we got at the
Mhm.
Christmas party, and that reminded me of this. And it sounds so good. 1.5 cups of heavy cream. I'll share the picture. 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 cups of milk chocolate chips, 6 cups of milk, and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Dump it in your crock pot, turn it on, let's go.
Yum.
Let it just
Enough for
brew.
everyone. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I will
Sounds
share
good.
that. But anyway, back to topic. The hot chocolate does not start with a T.
No.
I said it earlier. I'm going to put it down official now, and that is the turkey leg.
Ooh.
Because, you know, I haven't had a jumbo turkey leg at Disney in probably 10 years, but I'm willing to have another one because
There
it
you
sounds good
go.
all of a sudden.
I have never had a turkey leg at Disney.
No?
No, I'm a sweet girl. My snacks are always sweet, unfortunately.
And you know, a turkey leg is pricey enough and big enough that it actually could be like a meal. And Sophie and I have shared them before.
It would
Hmm.
be a good protein meal.
Definitely.
Definitely. I think the running joke that we had is that we used to call them emu legs.
Yeah, because they're so big.
They're huge.
Well, could
Probably
be.
even
You never
ostrich
know.
I don't
legs.
think they are. I don't think they are though.
They're not. They're obviously turkey, or else they wouldn't be making this list.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, that's true.
Yep.
All right, Brenda. Next on your list.
Well, I seem to be going with all the ones that either get refurbed or closed or whatever, but here's another one that's going away. Triceratops spin in
Oh.
Dino Land will be going away because they'll be redoing the whole area back there. But it's a cute ride like Dumbo for the kids to ride their little dinosaur all around. I ride that one with my little girls and it's fun.
I understand.
Yeah, we
The thing,
outgrew it, so we haven't ridden it in forever.
I remember when I was little and I wanted so badly to go on Primeval Whirl,
And
but I wasn't tall enough for it. And so my
we,
mom was like, "Come on, Sophie, we can go ride the Triceratops
excuse
ride." And
me.
I'm like, "Mommy, that ride is so boring. I do not want to ride that ride again."
Bless your heart, but you're right.
Well, it's like Dumbo.
It's
I mean, it's the
like,
same.
It's
when
like
you're
Dumbo, but
I
Dumbo
want to
has the
ride
waves.
Primeval World that spins like this and goes
Yeah,
like
so much fun.
and instead
Yeah.
just ride the little kitty ride.
It's going in a circle, and the only thing it does is go slowly up and slowly down.
Yep.
It's,
And now it's going away.
yeah, but that's okay because we still have Dumbo.
Yeah.
Two
I'm excited
Dumbos,
to
in
see how the
fact.
new area is going to be.
It leads me to a question
Uh-oh. Stump
because
the soap question?
Indiana Jones is going in there. That's one of the things going in there, and I think it's going to go in where dinosaur is.
Hmm.
So my question is the Indiana Jones going to be like the Indiana
Disneyland?
Jones ride at Disneyland?
Yeah. I'm wondering because it's very similar to Dinosaur.
What's your prediction? Yes?
Yes.
I mean, I think it'd be silly to not use that with
I
all the
think it's
mechanisms in
going
there already.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a similar mechanic to what it is already, because you know that the Disneyland Indiana Jones and the dinosaur ride right now use the same ride vehicles, I think.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, they're the same hydraulics and motors and whatnot. They may just look a
Mm-hmm.
little bit different.
Right.
I think it would be a huge waste not to reuse those ride vehicles and just update the theming,
Mm-hmm.
kind of in the same way that they were updating um, the Disneyland Tower of Terror to be the
The mission
Marvel
Guardian.
breakout. Yeah.
Mission breakout. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it'd be
It's silly
really
to not
interesting.
use what's available, it seems like, but I don't know for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking it might be, and I think
Yeah.
that would be interesting. I've never ridden the one at Disneyland.
Oh, I loved it. But it's very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it there.
All right. Well, Sophie, time for you. You got another one on your list?
Not really.
Well, I have two left.
I can think of something. You go first.
Well, I will give the second one because the first one ties into your first one.
Tiana?
Mm-hmm.
I
Well, she
see.
mentioned the ride with Tiana.
Yeah, but she just kind of mentioned it in passing. So,
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah. Well, go on.
all right. Well, this mine then. I'm going to say Thumper from Bambi.
Oh,
Oh.
he's so cute.
Okay, you know what? That does give me a whole huge list of different T characters.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead then.
Well, for starters, the Tramp
The
from
Tramp.
Lady
Yep.
and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Um, we also
I
have
I didn't go into characters a whole lot. I only have two
no.
characters. So,
Yep. That's
all
a good
right.
one.
Well,
Yeah,
Brenda.
Tramp is good.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to go with something that won't surprise anybody. Treats.
Ooh.
Disney treats, all kind of treats. Cupcakes, carrot
Mm-hmm.
cake, cookie, cattails, all kind of treats. Popcorn and Diet Coke, churros, turkey leg. I mean, give me a break. There's so many things. Treats. Yummy
Yeah.
treats.
Yeah.
Everything tastes better at Disney.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Caramel.
does.
The caramels. Caramel apple. There are so many different wonderful treats. Now I'm hungry.
All right, Sophie.
I'm going to speed run here. Timon, the mouse from Dumbo, his name is actually Timothy. King Triton, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Oh my.
We got a lot of T characters here. But those are the ones I'm going to mention because I think we're wrapping up.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Very good.
Is there
All right.
anything else for you guys?
Well, I'm going to give one more, and then Brenda can rattle off the rest of her list if she wants to. But since Sophie didn't say it except in passing, I'm going to say Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
All right. That's a good one.
That is a
That's
good
a
one.
fun one.
And that's the last on my list.
Well, I'm going to end with a simple Disney, what you think of when you think about Disney, very primitively, is tickets.
Ooh.
That's
Because you
true.
got to have a ticket
You
if you're
gotta
going to
have a
go to the
ticket.
park.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
final.
Yeah.
Remember when
That,
everything was with paper?
Yeah.
you know what? 3, 6, 9, 3, 6. We each had 9. Sophia had more than 9 because she gave all the characters all at once.
It's fine. That
But
counts as one.
that's okay. That's impressive
Hey.
list, ladies. Very
Thank you.
impressive.
Yay.
All right.
Speaking of tickets, I decided to bite the bullet because I've been waiting for the, of course, the candlelight processional list to come out, which is never going to happen till October probably. And I bit the bullet and I bought my December 8th Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party ticket.
Yay!
So we're all going to
we're
be
so
together
glad.
again.
Yay! That'll be awesome.
Fun. Too much fun.
Not too much. It's never too much fun.
That's true. Very true.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yay.
Oh, so awesome. Yay, Brenda.
Butch and I are going to be in
Yay.
our jammies.
Really?
Ooh.
Oh,
We
yeah,
need
we
to
wear our
talk about
jammies.
this.
Yeah, flannel pants and a little shirt, a little jammy set.
Don't mind me just casually looking at Christmas pajamas now.
Mm-hmm.
Can't because it's time for this day in Disney history, Sophie.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well,
Go.
I actually do have one more T.
Which is?
Ooh.
T is for Tokyo Disneyland.
Ha
Oh, good one.
Mm-hmm.
The day is September 9th, 1988. Tokyo Disneyland welcomes its 60 millionth guest.
Goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the
When
park
did-
opened. I gotta Google that.
Disneyland Tokyo opened
60 millionth guest. September
Opening
9th,
day.
1988.
April 15th, 1983. In
5
5 years.
Yeah, 5.5
5 years
60
and
million.
5 months.
Ooh,
That
my
was
goodness gracious.
1.2 million people
Ooh.
per year.
No, more than that.
No, because 1
12.
million.
12
yeah.
million.
Yeah,
per
12
year.
million. Yeah.
You're right. You're right. That's even bigger. Wow.
That's
Wow.
wow. I'm
Huge.
impressed. Wow.
People
That's
must
a
really have
lot.
liked it.
They
Yeah.
did. They did. They eat it up, and they still do to this day.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's great history, Sophie.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
All
now
right.
it's time to
Stump the Soph.
Dun,
Bum, bum,
dun,
bum.
You guys say that like it's some intimidating feat that I'm never going to get.
Oh no,
Well-
there's no way I think that.
Here's what I think. I think it's impossible to stump the Soph, but I am guessing that Sophie does not get this until the third character. Let's see
Okay.
if I'm wrong.
I'm gonna say the second character.
Okay.
Mm.
So the first character is Kai. Let me spell it.
Kai.
Yep.
Feels like it's something. I'm going to go completely out on a limb here and say Raya and the Last Dragon.
Good guess, but no.
No?
No.
Okay.
The second character is Gerda.
Gerda?
Gerda.
Mm-hmm.
You want to guess?
Third one?
The third one, and I think this is the giveaway one, is Marshmallow.
This isn't Frozen.
Yes, it is Frozen.
Who is named Kai in Frozen?
Yeah.
Kai and Gerda are the only two servants left in the castle after the king and queen pass away.
Did they ever
Kai-
mention their name in the movie?
Kai
No.
oversees the castle. Other than Gerda, he is the only staff member to remain in the castle once the gates are closed.
I don't think they ever say his name.
They never say his name in the movie.
Well, then we got to go watch Frozen and see if they do, because somehow the book knew their names.
I imagine it was probably listed somewhere on an official
script.
Disney page, but there is no way that they mentioned either of their names in the movies.
Well, let's find out. We got to watch it. Find out.
You can watch it, Daddy.
So, Frozen. I told you I wouldn't stump
She
the
did.
soap,
She still got it.
but I was right. Third clue.
See, to me,
Alright.
Kai isn't really a European name, though. Because Kai, historically, it means ocean, and it's more of a, it's not a Polynesian
Yeah, I
name,
was
but it's
thinking
more
Lilo and
of a,
Stitch, but I knew it wasn't a Kai.
yeah,
But that's what I thought was Lilo and Stitch automatically.
wow. Okay.
Very, very interesting. Very,
I'm
very
getting into
interesting.
the weeds. I need a new book, Sophie. Christmas is coming.
Getting
Let
into
me
the
see.
weeds.
Let me see what I can find, Daddy.
I need more material. It's getting
Oh.
to where it's like, because we've done Frozen characters before,
Yeah.
but it's like, how do you pick? I mean, you got to pick the ones that are very, yeah,
Yeah, you're picking
Yeah.
obscure characters now.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she
But-
still got it.
She still got it. I knew she would get it with Marshmallow.
Yeah.
That girl's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Well, anyway, Brenda, it's time for a little bit of Walt.
A little bit of Walt. Why worry? If you've done the very best you can, worrying won't make it any better. Walt, I'm saying that to myself because I'm a baby boomer, which puts me in automatic worrier category. So I'm reminding myself that a
what?
very smart man said, why worry?
If you've done the best you can, worrying isn't going to help. And scripture says you will not gain a day by worrying.
That's right. It also takes years off your life, apparently.
And
So let's not worry.
the new topic, the new title for this week anyway, instead of a little bit of Walt, it's Life Lessons with Walt.
Oh, I like that.
Because it's not just a Disney thing. This is a life lesson. Why worry? Worrying does no one any good. If you've done the best you can, then own up to it and be proud of what you've done.
That's right.
So
And love one another.
exactly.
Yeah.
Love one another. That was a great quote. Thank you, Brenda, for sharing, and thank you, Walt, for
Walt.
saying. Yeah. Well, friends, that wraps up this week. We hope you have had a great time rattling off all your tea things for Disney, including Twining's tea, which
Yes,
Sophie,
which is
that
very,
was-
very good.
That was awesome. That was
Yeah.
an awesome one. I mean, I don't know. That one might be like right there. One of the
Yeah.
best.
Really in
ones
the-
we've-
Really in the nitty gritty is what it is.
The
Yeah.
nitty gritty.
But anyway, next week is almost the beginning of fall.
Praise God.
And so next week, we are going to share our tips for getting the most out of your fall trip to Disney. So if you are looking for some of those tips, maybe you've never been to Disney in the fall,
Mm-hmm.
you know, this might be an episode to listen to. But that's next week. Until then, we hope you have a great week. We hope that there's a smile on your face. And if there's not a smile on your face, then I hope someone shares one with you. And if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. And I hope everyone listening has had a good laugh with us. And we hope that you have a great week. But I'm Mike. She's Sophie. That's Brenda. And he's Grogu. And we will
See
you
on the
on the
road.
road. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.